Do you ever overthink what to say, and the more you think, the worse it gets? You might rewrite the message, you delete it, you rewrite it again, you rehearse the conversation in your head, you imagine their reaction, then you imagine your reaction to their reaction. Because it's like overwhelming. And then suddenly it's not even about the original thing anymore, it's about trying to feel safe. If that's you, I want you to know that you're only human. You're not bad at communication. You're a human being with a nervous system that's trying to protect you. And overthinking is often your mind trying to keep you safe. It's trying to avoid judgment, avoid rejection, avoid being misunderstood, avoid getting it wrong. And here's the thing. Overthinking doesn't create clarity, it creates chaos and more noise. And when there's too much noise in your head, you can't hear your truth. So I want to give you a tool that's simple, that's grounded, and brings you back to yourself. It's something I talk about in my book, and it's called 2 quality questions. Because when you're spiraling, you don't need more thinking, you need a shift in your thinking. So next time you're overthinking, what do you say? I want you to pause and I want you to write down 2 questions, even if they're on your phone, and answer them using 1 sentence. So question number 1 is, what is the simple truth here? Number 2, what is the next aligned step that I can take? And that's it. Not, how can I say this perfectly? How do I make sure that I don't feel misunderstood or they don't misunderstand me? How do I control the outcome? Just number 1, what's true? And number 2, what's next? Let me give you a few examples because this is where it becomes powerful. So example number 1, you're overthinking a message to someone because you didn't want to disappoint them. So what is the truth? Well, I don't have the capacity actually this week. Well, what's the next step that's aligned? I can offer a different time or I can say no clearly. Example 2, you're in a relationship moment and you're overthinking because you don't want conflict. So what is the truth? That doesn't feel good for me. And what's the next aligned step? I'm going to name it kindly and ask for what I need. Another example, you're about to speak in a meeting and you're overthinking because you want to sound intelligent. So what's the truth here? I have a concern about this plan. What's the aligned step? I'm going to say the concern in 1 sentence and ask 1 clear question. And can you feel the difference? See, overthinking tries to cover every angle. Clarity chooses 1 true angle. Overthinking tries to protect you from discomfort. Clarity helps you build self-trust. So here's a little journaling prompt you can use this week, especially if you notice you spiral at the end of the day. So write this down. Where am I trying to protect instead of being true? And then, what would simple truth look like here? You don't need to write an essay, just a few lines, because your inner voice gets stronger when you practice meeting yourself in truth. If this resonates, anchor it by writing this in the comments. I choose clarity over thinking. Clarity over overthinking. I choose clarity over overthinking. And if you'd love some support in this, I'd love to walk with you, and feel free to book a call with me by clicking on the link in the description below. And remember, being authentically you is a journey, 1 insight at a time. And you've got this.